And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the shortstop, Mason
Wynn.
Wynn.
For St. Louis, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The shortstop takes the ball. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Wells gathers, goes to first. Wynn beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And a foul ball. Rodon fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Wynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And it's second. And he swings through that one.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Dave. Things change from game times to your daily routine. And he sure makes the transition look easy.
And a base hit into right. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Just concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. Late on that fastball. Gray. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras on to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge. In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. Nabs it. And that's the third out. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Rodon back to work. Swings and misses. Going along. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder.
And now, Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Gray checks over to first, and he's back. The Redbirds leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Rizzo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And now a man into scoring position. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just
and a swing and a miss. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started. Now batting Michael Ciani. We talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and throws holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And he chases that one. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So digging in, Mason Wynn.
Logan, one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan, struck out swinging his first time. Not even close there. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rodon ready. Here comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. we go to the last of the third. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And a pitch. Wells, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And he chases that one below the zone.
Every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Kicks and deals. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
The Cards up by a run here in the last half of the third. Strike two.
0-2.
Didn't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Now batting, second
So the batting order turns over. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, two strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now up for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Rodon back to work. Swings and misses.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Soto puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight, come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Now a chance for Nolan Arenado. Fly to left his first time.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Gets it to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And that is the inning. Back in the Bronx, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. Line in the pitch.
These Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Kicks and fires. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. It's Aaron Judge now. He popped out his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very confident because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And here is Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Rizzo.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Got him. And that's 9 in a row. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. As the lefty gets to work. Judge cutting across. And there's one away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch swinging.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Walker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
This guy's powerful, so hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
It misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, they can pop up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
A guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. And he drops it down the third baseline. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Austin Wells will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now the infield shifts to double play depth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
No, he's safe.
Over to first, and he's safe. And it's 1-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he's back standing. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Got him. And that will end the inning. set for the top of the sixth. And now Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Ciani, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop,
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike. Ciani on at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. And that's the first out.
the batter,
Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Over to second, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. The line to kick the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hit in the air, center field. Ciani sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto.
Boog is a 20-year-old. This guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Way out front for strike 2.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he's out on the tag. Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Chisholm fires across the diamond, and they get Arenado for the out. St. Louis goes down in order. Bottom of the inning, Aaron Judge at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That misses. 1-0. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two. impressive bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. One away. Big time out leading off the home seven.
Now batting.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 1 for 2.
Rizzo.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attack hitters, pitching on the run.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 71, Ian Hamilton.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Calls it in for the out. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. That one lifted to left. Verdugo makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jordan Walker.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberatore.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now
so next, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now here is Austin Wells.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Big swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
up and in. 1-2 to count.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exact.
Oh, that got him. He had a 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Checks over to first, back safely. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Decisions. This guy's got 5 pitches to put the hitter away. I don't know what you're looking for here, 0-2.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. Hamilton back to work. Hamilton in his 2nd season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike 1.
Now, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Rizzo. Off balance throw in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0-3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one 95 to finish him off. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. He's 2 outs away. Got Soto down. New arm out of the bullpen, Andre Palante.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto.
Up
Now
next
it's Aaron
for the
Judge up to the plate.
The center fielder.
Inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1
Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially with
Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please
welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. Edouard Julien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another another ball.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
2-1 to count.
Fought off foul. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Byron Buxton. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is 2-0. Righty to the plate. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. Wouldn't chase that time. Max Kepler up next. Kicks and deals. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, one out. Max Kepler at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lewis, the lead runner out at second. Buxton over at first with one away. Swings through that. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cionel Perez up and loosening in the pen. Tate, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swinging, it's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. In there for strike one. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Baltimore, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Bounce to the left side. Correa tosses to first. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?